This is perhaps a bit sexist of a rule. Beware of a guy in a room. But I found that actually it's usually a guy, okay, that does this. This is a special case of don't go dark. This is where your preeminent developer type, usually your best one, goes off into a room, and because he's your best developer, you don't question or argue or debate or challenge or insist on discipline, but off goes the developer into the room. 2 months later, 6 months later, I've been caught twice on this one, big time. I go, what was the guy's name? Barry. Is there a Barry there? Barry, what's your last name? Before I tell this story. Okay. The deal was, Barry was in a room, and he was working on our product, and everybody else had their stuff done except Barry. And it was like, I'd go to the outside his door, and I'd go, Barry. And on here, he'd be sweating away, working his butt off, Barry, how's it going? Pretty good. Pretty good. You getting there? Yeah. Oh, yeah. When are you going to be done? It's almost done now. It's almost done now. And what are you going to do with Barry, right? He's the only one that knows what's going on. It's a very undisciplined design, of course, at this stage. He's completely dark. Nobody has any concept, and he's the best guy. Okay, so what are you going to do? You go, well, I'll have to fire Barry. Oh, good idea. He's the one guy that can get you out of this trap, and you're going to fire him. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll put pressure on Barry. So, you go in there, Barry, the whole company is ground to a halt. We got 800 people waiting for you. That helps. Thank you for that creative input. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. So you can't fire him. You can't pressure him. All you can do is bring Jolt Cola and buy espresso. That's about it. You're trapped. You gotta never get into that trap. Never get into that trap. And the only way to not get into that trap is to make sure that the developers in question understand that they have to give you something little every week. Or they have to give the QA people something little every week. Or every 2 weeks. They gotta understand that up front. And some people have a really hard time working that way. I know for a fact that some people have a really hard time working that way. Being accountable for small deliverables. And so I used to say, well, people like that, they have a role. Send them off to research. And a guy from Bell Labs raised his hand and goes, nah, they're lousy researchers too. And I go, geez, well, I know they have a role. I even kind of have a natural affinity for people. But you make them managers.